Hello, today we want to present the effect of internet addiction on sleep quality. Friday is our group members. Hello everyone, my name is Naradia Waida Maitosakari. I want to talk about the background of study. So first, internet usage increase and internet addiction become a problem to each country. And then, at first, internet is a good thing because it contains many information but then people use it in excessive way, it is not a good thing, and it leads to internet addiction. Nowadays, a habit of using gadgets before sleep has become popular thing among university students, among young adults. It is not a good thing because they are still young, and it could shorten their sleep range and increase their sleep latency. The poor sleep quality increase year by year among university students. Therefore, student sleep has been affected due to the internet addiction. The increase in poor sleep quality has given a negative impact to the student studies. They are more focused on gadget rather than study. They are more focused playing on a game rather than do their homework, especially during COVID-19, while we prohibited from going out, and then we have to use internet to stay entertained and take online lesson. And then the students become more addicted during that time. This is why we conduct this study to investigate the effect of internet addiction on sleep disorder among university students in Malaysia. Internet addiction has become a big problem to students because it is addiction to them. So it is difficult to leave them, and then since it called addiction, so it brings up many problems to us, especially for young adults. Internet addiction has caused many problems, such as it can cause depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and then psychological disorder. Internet addiction may negatively influence bedtime and sleep duration, leading to daytime fatigue and impaired work performance. It is because they are more likely to use internet before getting to sleep, and then this is cause them to get more tired easily and did not get enough sleep. Poor sleep will increase the risk of disease such as insomnia, and then psychological disorders such as depression and anxiety. Students who use internet frequently more likely to have a short sleep because their bodies refuse to take a nap during the bedtime since the user is addicted to the internet usage. And then the lack of sleep can increase the possibility of getting diabetes.
Hello, my name is Nurshahid Akilbinti Amran, and I will talk about the research question. What are the research questions of the studies? Let's take a look. First question is, what is the relationship between internet addiction and sleep quality among university students in Malaysia? And secondly, what is the difference in mean internet addiction and sleep quality between males and females? The research objective of this study is basically from the research questions. The first objective is to investigate the relationship between internet addiction and sleep quality among university students in Malaysia. And the second one is to determine the difference in a mean internet addiction and sleep quality between males and females. The next one is a hypothesis statement. The hypotheses of this study are: there is a significant relationship between internet addiction and the sleep quality among university students in Malaysia, and there is a difference in mean internet addiction and sleep quality between males and females.
Hello, I'm Azrina. So today I would like to talk about the significance of the study. The significance of the study about this topic is will have a lot of benefit toward education in Malaysia, because this study can spread awareness among students about the effect that they will face on their sleep quality if they become an internet addict, so that they will aware about it, so they will know how to control themselves and know the limit when they use their gadget. Other than that, this also will be beneficial to the community because of it can lead to a more healthy and productive community. Why? Because if we use internet too long, it will make our life less productive and less healthy. Because sometimes it will make us sleepy, which is very bad for our brain. So from this, they can find a way to prevent themselves from becoming an internet addict and get a better sleep quality. Last but not least, it also can benefit to the government because the government will be more alert about this problem and they will always know and find a way to maintain the percentage of excellent students so that our performance in education will be not dropped.
For limitation of study, we have here time constraint because we have limited time to collect the data. And then the next one is lack of method collecting data because we only use one method, which is using a survey by using Google Form to collect the data.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Adib and I will continue in a literature review. The relationship between internet addiction and sleep quality has been the subject of significant research in recent years. Numerous studies have explored the effect of excessive internet use on sleep patterns and overall sleep quality. Internet addiction, characterized by an individual's inability to control their internet use, has become a prevalent issue in modern society. The internet offers various opportunities for communication, education, and entertainment, making it an integral part of many people's life. However, excessive and improper internet use can lead to negative consequences, with internet addiction being one of them. Although internet addiction is not officially recognized as a distinct mental disorder in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorder (DSM), it is often considered a compulsive-impulsive spectrum disorder. Research has identified several key characteristics of internet addiction, including excessive use, tolerance, withdrawal symptoms, and negative consequences. These negative consequences can extend to various aspects of life, such as academic and professional performance. Excessive internet use has been linked to procrastination, decreased productivity, and impaired performance in educational and professional settings. In addition to the impact on academic and professional performance, internet addiction can have significant implications for an individual's physical and mental health, as well as their relationships. The negative effects include increased levels of stress, depression, anxiety, and social isolation. Internet addiction has also been associated with decreased well-being and overall quality of life. Sleep quality is another crucial aspect of well-being that has been extensively studied in relation to internet addiction. University students in particular have been found to be at a higher risk of experiencing sleep problems. The frequency of poor sleep quality among this population has been reported to range from 19.17% to 57.5%. Various factors, including binge drinking, physical inactivity, smoking, and excessive internet use, has been linked to poor sleep quality among students. Research has shown that excessive internet use, especially before bedtime, can disrupt sleep patterns and lead to sleep deprivation. The use of electronic devices such as smartphones and computers emits blue light that can suppress the production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep-wake cycles. This disruption can be delay the onset of sleep, lead to fragmented sleep, and contribute to symptoms of insomnia. Furthermore, the addictive nature of internet use can result in individuals sacrificing their sleep time to engage in online activities, leading to sleep deprivation and a subsequent decline in sleep quality. The consequences of poor sleep quality can be far-reaching, affecting cognitive function, emotional well-being, physical health, and academic performance. In conclusion, existing literature indicates a significant relationship between internet addiction and sleep quality. Excessive internet use, particularly before bedtime, can disrupt sleep patterns, delay sleep onset, and contribute to poor sleep quality. This in turn can have negative effects on individuals' physical health, mental well-being, and overall functioning. Recognizing the potential harms of internet addiction and promoting health internet usage habits are essential for maintaining good sleep quality and overall well-being. Further research is needed to better understand the mechanism underlying this relationship and develop effective interventions to mitigate the negative impacts of internet addiction on sleep quality.
Research methodology. For the research design, a descriptive quantitative research design was employed for this study to determine the relationship between internet addiction and sleep quality among university students in Malaysia, and to find the difference in mean internet addiction and sleep quality between males and females. For population, sample and sample size, this research used systematic sampling technique to determine the sample. From a pre-generated list of each enrollment year student provided by the registration department of the college, the study is going to randomly choose one student every 2 students as a fixed interval. Based on the formula for determining the prevalence of IA among nursing students with precision of 5%, 250 participants were required. The estimates of 50% was suggested because the prevalence was unclear, so that 620 people made up the entire population. From the calculator.net, the sample size obtained is 238 with the input of 95% confidence interval, 5% margin of error, 20% of population proportion, and 620 of population size. To prevent any issues with data collecting, such as incomplete questionnaires and expecting missing data, a final sample size of 341 students was chosen.
So this is our sampling design. So for the population, we use 1,325,699 students. And for our sampling frame, we collect the data from all the university students in Malaysia. And for our sampling technique, we use systematic random sampling. And for our sample size, we use 246 students. And for our data collection method, we use an online survey. So for data collection method, first of all, we will distribute the questionnaire, and then we will use the online internet addiction test and Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index question. After that, we will create a survey using Google Form, and then we will distribute the Google Form through our social media. And from that, the participant will fill out all the Google Form with the answer. So now, we will move on with data preparation. So for the data preparation, first of all, the data will be transferred into SPSS. And then, we will split this questionnaire into 2 different data in SPSS. After that, we will insert a new SPSS datasheet to measure the responses. And then, after we got the completed survey, we will undergo a quality check to find a true respondent. So after all the data transforming process are being done, that means we got all the data being stored.
For data analysis, all the data is exported from the Google Form into the Microsoft Excel, and then will be analyzed using SPSS. We have here used 2 methods, Pearson correlation and t-test. For Pearson correlation coefficient, we use one-way unequal and then read the value of significant p-value to determine the linearity of both variables. For t-test, we use chi-square t-test to compare 2 categorical variables. T-test was used to compare variables with normal distribution, and Mann-Whitney U-test to compare variables with abnormal distribution.
Now, let's take a look at our descriptive analysis. The table 1 shows that a total of 263 students were enrolled in the study, 183 of whom were female and 80 of whom were male. Further investigation indicated that 70.7% of all students attended schools in the center zone, with 82.1% of all students being between the ages of 18 and 20.
This is the analysis of inferential statistics. The table 2 is about to investigate the relationship between internet addiction and sleep quality among university students in Malaysia. The table 3 is about to determine the difference in mean internet addiction and sleep quality between males and females. To conclude, the person-product moment correlation coefficient is applied in order to determine the relationship between internet addiction and sleep quality. There are 3 independent variables of sleep quality that was tested using SPSS, which are total sleep, total disturb, and the total quality. There are weak relationship for all the variables, which are the relationship between internet addiction, the total sleep, total disturb, and total quality. This is proven by the value of R is less than to 0.05. The total sleep and the total disturb is the most main reasons for students who has the internet addiction problem, since the p-value is less than alpha. Next, after independent sample t-test was used, all the variables not has the significance difference between males and females, since the p-value more than alpha. This indicates that the total addiction, total sleep, total disturb, and the total quality not only looking at gender, but also in other factors.